Click the link in the description for your free AMSOIL catalog. It's time for a quick shout out to some of our friends. B&B Auto Sales, your muscle car connection in Brookings, South Dakota. Above the Notch Car Club, a car club for auto enthusiasts in northern New Hampshire. The New Hampshire Muscle Car Club, the largest muscle car club in all of New England. MGM Classic Cars in Addison, Illinois. Visit mgmclassiccars.com today. Beach Hill Automotive in Bethlehem, New Hampshire, specializing in the repair, service, and towing of muscle cars and classic cars. Absolute Auto Body and Collision Repair in St. Johnsbury, Vermont. And lastly, I am your independent AMSOIL dealer. Click the link in the description for your free AMSOIL catalog. And last but not least, if you decide to advertise with the Muscle Car Podcast, this could be part of your advertising message. Well, good evening and welcome to the podcast. I'm really glad you're here. I have a robust lineup of muscle car entertainment on tap for you tonight. But before we get into all of that, I want to make sure that everything is working properly. So if you can see my face and hear my voice, I'm going to ask you to leave a comment. Please let me know where you're viewing this from and whether you are a first-time viewer or a regular viewer. Now, to our first-time viewers, if this is your first time hanging out with us tonight, I hope you have a good time with us, and I hope you decide to join us here each and every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, this podcast simulcasts to 8 different places across Facebook and YouTube. So wherever you're viewing this right now, just circle back in 1 week's time, and we'll be waiting here for you with another fun-filled episode. Now, to our regular viewers who are here week after week, month after month, and season after season, you guys are the ones who make this possible, and we very, very much appreciate that. Let's take a few quick comments, and we'll get the party started, bring our friends on. Pardon me, we've got BCJ Vids in the house saying hi. Hi back. We've got our good friend and regular viewer, John Spranger Jr. in the house from Elin, Wisconsin. Nice to see you. Also, Mike Whiteside says, hi, boys and girls, loud and clear. Appreciate you being on. Bada Bing from New York State is here tonight. Nice to see you. And I like those texts we had going earlier. That was cool. Also, our very good friends, and Stacy and Art Fosler. This is Stacy. This is his wife, Stacy, saying, viewing from Platkill, New York. In a moment, I'm going to pop an image. I had a chance to finally meet them over the weekend. We had lunch together on Saturday, and we had a great time. I'll have an image of that a little later. Also, Benedim. This is the Benedim YouTube channel is in the house tonight. That's an excellent YouTube channel to check out if you like vintage snowmobiles. It's a wonderful channel. Be sure and just do a search for Benedim, and that'll come up. He's saying he can hear us loud and clear in Camden, New York. First-time viewer. Appreciate you being on. So let's bring our friends in. Switch screens here. Gentlemen, how are we doing tonight?
Very good.
Just great. No,
Good.
Great.
Excellent. We're having a wonderful Indian summer here these days, which is great. But Virgil and I went to a car show over the weekend. I'm going to hand it over to Virgil. He's going to talk that up, and we're going to look at some clips from that. Go ahead, Virgil.
Oh, yeah. 2024 Street Rod Nationals, Burlington, Vermont. Mike and I had such a great time out there. We got some great interviews, so we got some things coming up for you here in the next few episodes there. But I believe tonight we're going to start off with Kevin and his 69 Corvette right out of Burlington. And I forget the builder's name, but he has some amazing stuff over there. But this 69 Corvette we're about to look at is amazing.
Yes, let's take a look.
Let's roll. Again, I'm sitting here with Bob again, his brother Kevin, and we're sitting here with their build. Nice, what year Corvette is this again?
69.
69 Corvette. Very, very cool Corvette. It actually inspired the build that we seen a little bit earlier that I gave an interview on. So I'll go ahead and let the gentleman talk to us about their car. So what made you want this car there?
Well, when we first started this project, when we looked at it, it's a C3. A lot of people weren't doing custom on C3 a few years back. So being taller, I can fit in this car a lot better than I fit in a C2 or C1 version. So found the car in a barn up in New York, brought it back to Bob. I'm very fortunate to have a talented brother. So we took the car, took it to the shell. And then from that point on, it's pretty much new meets old, right? So there's a lot of custom touches on the car, all the suspension, motor, the badging.
Yes. The badging was very subtle. I didn't really notice that at first, but very, very cool. Very, very cool touch.
If you notice, Bob came up with the paint.
It was one of those deals where, you take a chance on something, you see a car that looks kind of like that my son had, and I said, boy, that'd be a cool color combination for a street rod or a custom build. So we kind of evolved it from that, and I said, all right, let's take the chance on it. So basically, we did a formula that from a car company and changed it just enough so if you put two side by side, you wouldn't say, oh, that's a Toyota color on that car. So we moved the formulas around. And basically that's how the color came out. And we started saying, well, we need a little touch of red, need a little touch of black here and there on it. So we basically same concept with the interior, doing little red outlines around certain areas, just enough to make it subtle. And my theory is when I build one of these cars is give it a really good look, but I like a nice clean look on a car where it's not too over the top. So if you ever did want to sell it, it's hard to sell something when you have a color combination.
And that's just for you, or flames or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Some people might not like that. They throw us at them, but just give it that nice, smooth, clean look. And maybe it's probably I watched the King Dig show.
Yeah, sure.
He does a lot of that, just nice, subtle, different.
Discretion is the greater part of valor.
Yeah, exactly, but not too over the top where. It gets sometimes they get a little out of control.
Sure.
Cars are.
I noticed the red accents there on the vent, and then I noticed the red stripe right by the
pipes.
pipes.
Yeah, exactly. That was just a kind of an idea. Let's trying to keep everything same color combinations, and just add a couple little different things that catch people's eyes. Like we did I do a future chrome, and the red underneath the hood and stuff. That's all actually chrome that you add dye to the color, so it gives it a real chrome look. But it's also you can chrome anything with it, actually.
So don't look anodized, but...
Yeah, it's actually a process where you use a high-build primer and do a chroming process on the primer, then you tint your clears. So basically you can do plastic, you can do basically anything you want to do. They even say you can do a balloon, as long as it doesn't inflate. Yeah.
All right.
Gives you a lot of options.
Yeah, it gives you a lot of, you can do a lot of different things with it. So that was kind of an experiment we tried with it. And kind of worked out. Maybe it just gives it just those little different things that people don't see very often. And that's kind of the way we looked at it.
And I think that's one of the things we did with this car is if you go around the car, we'll have people come back 3 or 4 times because they see something that they hadn't seen before. Like, and that's one of the things that how did you do this? Hey, I noticed you sucked the bumpers. You linked in the front bumper. It's got a roll bar set up. How did you do that? So I think that was one of the things we tried to do is marry it all. The nickname of the car is its name, Shark Attack. So that's one of the reasons why the gills, we put the red in the gills, right, as we call it, in the side of the car, as we're talking about. So it's really one of those things with the stance, and it really made new meets old. And I think it's been very it gets a lot of looks. Brought a lot of people in, and again, I'm very fortunate. So it's half Bob. So it's great. So it's been a good project. It's been very rewarding.
All right. So now, did you help on this one also? Did you?
Oh yeah. I've got a lot of time in this. I do all the interior work. I do a lot of that. Trust me, I've got my hands really hurt from scraping it down with a razor blade and everything else. And being the younger brother, if you ever work with an older brother, so you're gonna learn how to do things the right way. But no, I've got a lot of hours on this. So from suspension, you name it, I can do it. I mean, Bob's the finishing. One thing great, the paintwork that you saw on any of the cars that he's built here are fantastic. And it's it allows me to have a car like this without that I can put my own time and effort into, and then saves myself a lot of money.
Oh yes. That's the intent.
Oh yes, yeah.
And the intent is to do it yourself. It makes you feel a lot better about driving.
Yeah,
as opposed to just.
Best part about it, yeah, is having people being involved with the projects. That's my opinion. And back on the other cars that we have done, I think everybody that I've done a car for has actually helped me work on the car. Yeah. And as I said, back to the satisfaction part of it, saying, I just didn't go out and hire it done. And, you know, having people in the shop coming in and doing that part of it, you know, it's fun. It makes it a lot more.
They're more invested in it.
Yeah, you know,
Makes a person love their
and
car
you use
more.
their ideas. You think, you know, not everybody has the same idea on every car you build. And you say to yourself, no, that's going to work. Yeah, let's do it this way. You know, it might have been the customer's idea to do it that way, and it works. So that's the cool part about it. That's what I feel.
Yeah.
Yes, that being able to have people involved in their builds is really a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That's where I get to that point where the fun part of it is. And that's what it's supposed to be.
Sure.
If you're not having fun doing what you're doing,
Yeah, it's
don't
not,
do it.
something's not right. Yeah.
Job's a job, but if you're having fun doing stuff, it makes it a lot more rewarding. Yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
Is it possible to fire this up?
Oh, yeah, I'll fire it up.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, thank you, gentlemen.
Oh, definitely.
This has been a great interview, and man, should I hit the lotto or anything? I'm coming. I'm looking for you.
Yes, totally.
You're building something.
Price effective, I know.
No one wants to take it as a project where they
Excellent. Thank you. Yeah, excellent video, excellent interview there, Virgil. That was a really good job.
Thank you. I'm working on my interviewing skills. You know.
Sure. It gets
Not
better
trying
every time.
Yeah, I'm not trying to make the news or anything. You know, not trying to take over for a newscaster or anything. But you know,
One day at a time, baby.
yeah.
But I wanted to give a shout out to Bob. That was his brother there, who's the builder of this. The name of his shop is Dings, Dents, and Scratches over there in South Burlington, Vermont. They do excellent work. So if people were enjoying that, there's a number on the screen there. And Michael, reactions to this?
Yes, I mean, I'm very shocked to see the color, because now this is to be a normal color you see everywhere in every place. I've seen trucks, cars, you name it. It's got this color, and it's like a battleship gray, you know. And I love the sound of it, and I love the interview. You guys did an awesome job, Mike, for the video. Virgil, for the talk it up, getting the details, getting to know about the car, the history about it. Love it.
Cool.
Thank you.
Sure. And Virgil, anything to add to that, or?
You know what? That car was it was just amazing, and for Bob's insights, Bob the builder there, and he had about what Kevin was telling me. Bob had about 8 to 10 cars there that he had built. You know, that he had something to deal with there, but that car right there was just amazing. The pipes were just still subtle. Even though they were side pipes, they were still subtle on the ears. And one thing I noticed, but I forgot to ask about, is that retractable antenna on the back.
Sure.
Of all things.
Definitely.
I'm
Rob?
done.
Cool. Go ahead,
There's
Rob.
a lot of cars at a car show, but when you find the history of the car show, that's what I like. I like the history, especially when you meet the person that helped build the car. Those guys did a great job on that car. That's outstanding.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
And then if you look at that older Corvette, that 63 in the background, we interviewed that guy too. Hopefully he's watching tonight. His name is Tom. The three of them were there together. They were good friends, and we were hanging out and having a really good time with them. So we do have an interview of that 63 there, which we'll be showing on a future episode. So you have that to look forward to. And yeah, thanks again. I'm going to pop that graphic one more time for Bob, because he did such excellent work on that. We've got a graphic for him. And yeah, we remove this now. And up next, it's time for announcements and AMSOIL. So Rob, if you're ready, I'm going to put you full screen, and Rob's going to talk to us about AMSOIL.
Okay. A lot of times we talk about AMSOIL, all the different products they have available, but you know what? Not all synthetics are the same. People think synthetics are synthetics, but they're not. Some of the synthetics don't perform as good as even the petroleum oils out there. All the people's got to add is 5% synthetic to the oil, and they call it synthetic. Synthetic blends, synthetic mixtures, all these different kinds. But since 1972, AMSOIL's been around with 100% synthetic. Our regular 5-car oil, it's good, yeah, 50 years now. But we also have, for this year program, is the high zinc oil. You want zinc because of the cam, rockers, and lifters. Now with AMSOIL, there's a program where you can become a preferred customer. You buy directly from AMSOIL. It costs you $10 for a 6-month membership. You save 25% on all the products you buy. So if you buy a case of oil, you save almost $50 on a case of oil. And every couple of weeks, they have a promotion. This week's promotion is a funnel and rags. So if you put a $75 order in, you're going to get the free funnel and the set of rags by using the code free rags. So if you get the best possible discount on AMSOIL, click on Mike's link down below, and we can set you up for a preferred account. You can buy directly from AMSOIL, and you go over $100, they ship right to your door free. And you go over $75, you're going to get that free gift until October 8th.
Cool deal. Well, that's great, Rob. We appreciate that. And yeah, when you use the link and my referral number in the description, you're helping to support this podcast. We get a small commission for doing this. And in the interest of full disclosure, I'm signed up as a dealer under Rob. So if you order through me, we both benefit. And it does enormous things to help keep this podcast going. And we really appreciate that. One last thing in the announcement section, I wanted to say that, and I mentioned this earlier, but finally had a chance to meet our good friends and regular viewers from the very beginning, Stacy and Art Fosler. That's them on the right in the foreground. They had some friends traveling with them. They were passing through town. We got together and had lunch with them and my girlfriend, and we just had the best time you could possibly imagine. We had so much fun. Nice to finally meet them. And again, thank you to them for being viewers of both this podcast and the Vintage Snowmobile podcast from the very, very beginning. They're about as loyal a viewer as you can possibly get, and it was wonderful to finally meet them. So very cool. Oh, and they were asking about the rest of you guys too, by the way. They said to say hello.
Well,
Hello.
I say hello back.
Cool deal. Cool deal. And we've got a few comments that have come in. We'll take those real quick, and we'll keep this podcast going here. Our good friend Bada Bing from New York is saying hello to everyone. Nice to see you.
Hello.
Stacy and Art Fosler are saying hello from Carlisle, PA. Art is in Carlisle, PA tonight, viewing from Carlisle, and he's at one of the big car events down there. Go ahead. And also, he sent us some video clips from a car show he was at a week or two ago. We'll be having him on the podcast in the very near future to talk up those video clips. So looking forward to that. Here we go. Mike Whiteside says Corvette for president. Sweet. Yes, that would be a positive change, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Two right there. There was a president and the vice president right there.
Yes, the 69 and the 63.
Yes.
Absolutely. And then let's see. Oh, Benadim says the coolest part of a Corvette is the side pipes. Absolutely. And those are excellent pipes.
And
cool.
Hey, Rob, next time my AMSOIL shirt will be more visible for the interview. All right.
Okay.
That's right. Yeah, he was wearing an AMSOIL shirt. That was cool.
It was there, but I had my sunglasses right there. And once I was looking at the interview, I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. My AMSOIL shirt is not visible.
Hey, Virgil, I fully saw the name on it.
All right.
Nice. Well, let's see. We're on item number 3. And if you watched our podcast on September the 11th, we had a new friend on here as our guest, Evgenii, and he is from the New England Classic Rides YouTube channel. He has some new footage he shared with us, and we're going to take a look at a couple of clips. This is part 1. A little later in the podcast, we're going to look at part 2. Let's take a look.
Oh my god.
Beautiful.
I'm filming.
Oh, man.
Oh, Oh, that exhaust.
Burnout.
Good morning. How are ya? What a beauty. Wow.
Yeah. F-2 Skylark.
Somebody's coming. Good morning. Good morning.
Oh, that's a way to pull up.
Good morning. Ugly one. Good morning.
Gremlin?
Let's see.
East.
Where are you going to? Come on. The car show is here. Good morning. This is the end of the line, yeah.
Beautiful 66.
66. That's gotta be a 67, 68.
And that's definitely got to be a 66 by the taillights.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you don't think so, Virgil?
No, I think that's like a 67.
Cool deal. Well, yeah, thank you so much to Evgenii at New England Classic Rides YouTube channel. He does some excellent work, and looking forward to having him on the podcast again next month. We were texting about that earlier today. But reactions to that, Virgil?
Every time he shoots, it's like I always feel like it's a drone footage.
Yes.
Kind of, and then it has me rolling around like this, trying to follow the car around, like, oh. But yeah, he got a lot of good stuff on there. But Mr. Delage, the 66 still has the same backlights like a 65, 64, 65.
Yeah.
And it still has the same lights. They changed them into 67.
Yep, I just realized that. I should have known that because my friend has a 64 and a half and 64, 65. They have the same taillights, and then they changed. Then they went back to the what they had back at 64 and 65. So it's a little confusing because they all they did is reverse the lenses.
Yep. But that was a way to pull up with that wheelies there in that blower.
Yes.
Oh, that was pretty nice. And then I couldn't tell if that was an AC Pacer or if that was a Gremlin there.
I was leaning Pacer, but I'm not positive.
Pacer. Yeah,
I'm thinking too a Pacer because the Gremlin, I think it's a little bit different styling to it.
Yeah, that back end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Rob? Oh, your mic's off, Rob.
Oh. Your mic is off.
Yeah, we can't hear you, Rob. Your mic is off. There we go.
Oh, there you go. Oh, it went off again.
There we go.
There we go.
That 41 Willys, that looked really sharp, that paint job with the sun coming up, shining on it. Wow, what a good looking car that was. That blower sounded pretty good on it. It made that Pacer look a little out of place, I think. That's a great paint job on that thing.
And Rob, I like the little eyes that was in there too. That gave it a little look.
Yeah.
Cool deal. Cool deal. And any other comments, Michael, on this?
That's about it. I mean, I like the dual exhaust on the first two vehicles, the Charger and in the Ford. And I'm like, wow.
Cool. Well, cool. Let me pull this away here. We'll go on to the next one. We've got we're on item number 4. Now, we're gonna contradict ourselves. We were talking a couple of months ago. We had one of those yellow Macho Power Wagons on the podcast, and we were talking about how rare they are, and they certainly are. But lo and behold, this dealer got another one. They've got a second one, and it's a different one from the one we were looking at, which is totally fine by me. So let's take a look at it. Just a second look at a rare and really cool truck.
Hi, this is Dirk from B&B Auto Sales. Today we're showing you our 78 Dodge Power Wagon Macho truck. Really, really nice truck. Really cool truck. Not many of them around. And it looks like the original grill shell there, which is better than the Chinese. So they did the repaint on it. They did a nice job. Striped it. New tires. Looks like they painted the wheels. Don't see any rust on it. Interiors, I'd say pretty much a 10. I don't see any issues anywhere in the interior. Aftermarket stereo. This is an air truck. Door shut nice, spray and bed liner. Of course, the roll bar, no lights on top of it. You certainly can. There you can look, see how the frame's been done. Just not a lot of things to show you. That probably about the only thing I can show you is instead of taking the doors completely apart, they left them in and painted around. But they did a pretty good job of taping. But the wing windows, they did that, and you can see a little bit maybe on the winch. Yeah, not too bad there. So, but very nice job. Show truck if you want it to be, or definitely above average driver quality. Really not a lot of issues to show you. So very nice truck. 78 Dodge Macho truck, 440 in it. See the gauges coming up, quarter, half on heat, oil gauge coming up. The Mopar ones are a lot of kind of slow sometimes. Stereo, blinker to the left, blinker to the right. Horn does not work. It's on there. father and son did the restoration up in North Dakota. They had the frame off and everything. So nice truck. Looks like everything works except for the horn. Any questions? 605-695-7391.
So yeah, thank you so much to B&B Auto Sales for that footage. I really like that truck. Rob? Oh, we lost Rob. All right. Well, sorry about that. Michael?
Yeah, I was just going to say, where in the heck does this guy get all these beautiful vehicles? Every time we see these videos week after week, I'm just in awestruck, of all these different dealers that get these classic vehicles. I'm like, wow,
Yeah, really impressive for sure.
Yeah.
Virgil, go ahead.
Doesn't, like Michael said, it amazes me where he gets these vehicles. Like, well, how do you come across these things? But yeah, but that right there was just an amazing. What notes I took was the seat lever to pull the seat back. I haven't seen one of those in a long time.
Oh yeah,
right there. Yeah. Oh, I had it for a second. Right there.
And also too that back roll bar, the Fall Guy.
Yes.
Yep, the old Fall Guy, the painted bumpers. Yeah, everything about this truck is pretty cool.
And isn't that like a rhino painted on body?
I believe it is that bed liner. Yeah.
We got him
back. I believe it is. And yes, Rob, you're back, and it's your turn for a comment.
I keep freezing up. Back in the 80s, I used to go to a lot of truck pulls, and those power wagons, they were so popular there. They were a great truck for work. That's a good-looking truck, that one.
Yeah. Yeah, nice restoration on that. I know the one we looked at a couple of months ago was not a restored, but this one's restored, and I really like this. If I had some cash lying around, I'd be wanting to move on that.
Yep, not a bad price either.
What are they looking for that?
They want 40 for it.
That's not bad.
So yeah, not bad for what it is and what you'll get. That's the price. Well, that's cheaper than a brand new truck right now.
True.
Oh yeah, because I looked at the prices of new trucks, and you can't even touch them.
Yeah,
that's true. They're so expensive. And we have comments that have come in. Let's see. We've got Bada Bing saying, "Hey, Mike, you didn't invite me to the car show. You'll have to come with us next time." Definitely. Definitely. And Benadim says that green car with the blower sticking out of that hood is wild. He's talking about that previous video. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And Mike Whiteside, the same thing on that previous video, saying beautiful rides, absolutely amazing. And then Stacy and Art Fosler have an answer to our question. He said that was definitely a pacer, and they call it the fishbowl.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And then our good friend Terry Mountney from Australia is in the house tonight. We've had him on the podcast before. Hope to have him on again at some point. He says, hi, Mike. Hope you see this message. Had trouble working it out today, but watching now and saying hi to Virgil and Rob.
Hey,
cool.
We miss you, man. I haven't seen you in a little while. Come on back.
We got to get him and Dale on sometime. Definitely.
And
see what's the latest.
A lot of American cars over
Rob
there.
is off again.
Yes, he's having trouble with his connection tonight. And then, here we go. Stacy is saying that she took a road test in a Pacer at one point. That must have been cool.
You know what? You have to admit, with that fish bowl back like that, you must have a very good visibility, so you can you don't have all the obstacles in your way.
Yeah, you say no blind sides.
Isn't that the car where people used to ask the girl where the other half of your car is?
Yes. No, that might have been the Gremlin because the way that angle that it cut off the Gremlin. But yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, in fact, I've got print ads of that somewhere where they talk about that very thing. And then Mike Whiteside's talking about this truck, saying the black and yellow is the stuff. Absolutely, looks like it ran into a bee's nest.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And bada bing. And I think if you try to mess with that truck, you'll feel like you ran into a bee's nest. Bada Bing says it's great that these cars are still around, preserved, just wonderful. Absolutely. And then Kevin, go ahead.
Oh, just like that Super Bee that was on the previous one. You just need that Super B wrapped around the back there.
Yes.
Around the back end of the truck there, that little racing stripe.
Yep. That vertical wrap. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And then Kevin Fisher is in the house. He's the guy who owned that 69 Corvette we looked at the top of the program. And he says, hi. He says, hi, guys. Thanks for showing our vet. Love what you guys are doing for the car public. Absolutely. And it was great meeting you and your brother and Tom over the weekend. We just had the best time hanging out with you guys.
No, yes. It was a great first interview.
Definitely.
Great first interview.
Definitely. So cool. Let me remove this and we'll go on to the next item here. We've got item number 5. Same car show as this weekend. This is, did you want to set this up, Virgil? This is at 28.
Yes. We were walking around and then we seen, what was his name? Dan Francis. We were walking around and seen Dan, and Dan and I started talking, and he told me about his 20, what is that, a 28 Ford?
28, yeah.
28 Ford that he had got, that he had found and took him about, 6 months to build. And I guess I'll let him do the rest of the talking, but very interesting guy and a very, very cool guy.
Definitely.
And just a auto builder. He's an auto builder like Kevin there.
Cool. Yes, let's cue this up.
Folks, we're sitting here with Dan Francis. How you doing, Dan?
Good.
And tell us a little bit about your car there, Dan.
That's a 1928 Model A, 5-window. I put a 6-liter LS motor in it with a 2-speed power glide.
Ooh, 2 speeds.
Yeah.
Slow and go.
Right. And put a Fab 9 Ford rear end in it with 4-link and independent front suspension.
Yes.
It's got a little tranny brake in it, 2500 stall torque converter.
Oh, so you can get them RPMs up for it.
Yeah, and you just push the button and you're gone.
Oh, nice. Line lock.
Yeah. Now I plan on putting a gear vendor's overdrive in it this winter.
Yeah.
I might throw a couple turbos on it.
Oh, yikes.
Just for some fun.
You're going that far with it.
Yeah, that's it. Whether I can get my wife to go along with it would be another story.
Yes, and then you told me earlier, it took you how many months to build this car?
I started it the first of the year, week between Christmas and New Year's, and I had it done the second week of June.
Second week of June.
400 hours.
Oh, all right.
It was originally all stock, had a little flathead 4-cylinder in it. I took that out. I put the LS in it. I boxed the frame all in, dropped the front and back 2 inches. That's it. What we got now.
That's all right. So, yep. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Good.
Well, cool. Yeah, great interview there with Dan. And whose turn is it for first comment? Is it Virgil's?
You can go either or. You can go either one.
All right. Yeah, go ahead, Michael.
I was going to say Rob can go first. That way we could see his mic is working and everything else properly.
Sure, go for it, Rob.
Interviews. Is he a pro?
Yes.
I like the stories where you get to meet the people that built the cars. I don't like people that built it his way. A lot that.
Is it just me or is Rob's audio choppy? Is it just me?
Yep, it is.
Oh, man. I'm sorry about that, Rob.
My phone instead of the iPad.
Well, it's actually better now. I don't know what happened, but the internet's a mysterious thing for sure.
Is there any particular storms in the area between you and Mike?
Last week.
No.
Yeah, strange. But Michael, reactions to this?
Yeah, I mean, I see a lot of these cars, and I'm just amazed about all the work that these people put into the cars. Some of them are customized, most of them actually are. And then you got some that just restored right from ground up, and everything's original on it. The one thing that is always mystifying me is where the gas tank is, and all there is that one metal pole right in the back of it. And I'm like, I just pray and hope nobody hits you in the back.
Yeah, no doubt. And Virgil?
Oh yeah, this man was a very interesting man there. I just want to see what else. I would like to know what else he has built. Being that,
Good point, yeah.
I know this wasn't his first go around,
Yeah. Be interesting to have him on sometime. I don't know if you got contact information on him. I didn't think to. We should have.
I didn't get any contact information. No.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll catch up with him next year.
Well, next year he'll be there with the turbos.
Yes.
And Mike, the thing is, I would love to see viewers post on my group on restorations from ground up. Just send photos to saying, okay, this is step 1, this is step 2, so on, so people can actually see how much work is fully really involved in going from ground up.
Yeah, 400 hours. You said.
Yeah, good idea. And there's a link to Michael's Facebook group in the description, New England Classic Cars. It's an excellent group if you like classic cars. Click on that, and please add images and video clips as you're able to on any projects you have going on, and finished cars too.
Yeah,
and even post them right here. I mean, I would love to see them even having a video on it right on this podcast. It'd be awesome.
Yes.
Even with Kevin and Bob, I would like to know how many hours they took with that one there.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
They got some time into that. That was a project for sure. Well, cool. So we're on item number 6. We're going to take a look at a 1972 Chevy Chevelle, and this car is for sale by our friends over at MGM Classic Cars. Get this video clip loaded here and take a look.
What's up, everybody? It's Mr. Jenkins here from MGMClassicCars.com, Addison, Illinois. Today I'm bringing you this new arrival 1972 Chevrolet Chevelle. Really, really good example of one of these cars. I'm going to dive deeper into it. Now, under the hood, we have a 454 big black Chevy. It's got headers, nice little cam in it. TSP intake manifold. Dressed up pretty nicely. 4 barrel headers, dual exhaust. It was an original AC car at one point. They've since removed that. Champion aluminum radiator with an electric fan. Really nice example for the power plant. Perfect for a nice cruiser like this. Enough power to have fun with, but you could drive the thing anywhere. Let's go ahead and show you this engine bay before I close the hood. It's done really nice. Let's close the hood here. Now, you can see it's got the cowl induction hood on it, and it looks great, might I add. Hood pins gives it the whole SS look, SS badges, black rally stripes. Just the perfect look for this thing. Nice, beautiful torque thrust wheels. They complement this car pretty well. Eagle GTs in the back. Exterior of the car is in great shape. The paint shines nicely. It's got its few flaws here and there, but it shines really nicely. Let's open up the interior. SS door panels. Pretty factory back here. Bench seat. It does have a 4-speed. You got 2 gauges under the dash, your speedo, and a JVC radio with Bluetooth. Now, let me open up the trunk before I wrap this up. Now, we have quite a few keys, so let me open the trunk and I'll show you inside. Okay, I found the right key. Opens nicely. Get in here. Nicely painted. Nothing in here much, just pretty standard. Get your stickers on the trunk. And like I said, pretty standard. Closes nicely. Overall, everything works the way it should. The doors open the way they should. The body lines up great. Looks like this car was never in a fight. The trim is in great shape. The windows. Just a nice example of a 72 Chevelle. Now, if you are interested in this car, It is located at our warehouse in Addison, Illinois, where we have around 250 cars in stock. And shipping all over the United States, open and enclosed, bonded and insured. We get new cars in almost every day, so you're not going to want to miss a thing. Keep checking the website and the YouTube channel to see all of our new arrivals. Our business hours are 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday, Saturday 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., all by appointment only. You could reach us at 847-848-1850. Again, that's 847-848-1850. Or you can visit the website, mgmclassiccars.com. You'll see all of our inventory and details there. I'm going to have underneath photos posted on this car, so check out the website for that. Everyone have a great day, and thanks for watching. And I hope to see you here soon, getting the dream car you've always wanted. Because remember, it sure looks good here, but it'll look a whole lot better in your garage. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.
So thank you so much to our friends over at MGM Classic Cars for sharing that amazing Chevelle with us. Really like that. Whose turn is it for a first comment? Want to go for it, Rob?
Sure. That car could win awards at the local car shows. That's a great car, and being all original like that, it could win some awards at the car show. You could go home with trophies. But I've never heard anybody said before the car's never been in a fight before.
That's a good way to put it, isn't it?
Car?
Yeah.
Definitely. And yeah, Michael?
Yeah, and one thing I noticed, and I'm like to find somebody that knows the answer to this. I seen the name Fisher, and I know I've heard of it with a lot of Cadillacs and GM vehicles. Anybody out there knows how long the Fisher body or Fisher name was used on cars? Because you can see it right on the door trim. When you open the door, you can see it right in the middle of the Fisher emblem.
Yeah, body by Fisher.
Totally. Good question, because I remember seeing that plate for quite a few years. Do you know that, Rob?
If you go back and look at history, Fisher owns Chevy, Oldsmobile, Pontiac. Yeah. Fisher Price owns all of them.
Wow.
Was it Fisher Price?
Fisher.
Fisher, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. That's cool.
Wow.
I mean, I've seen it on some really old Cadillacs that were, all metal body, but wood, wood interior. Everything was put on wood and then built from there after.
Wow. Yeah, and Virgil?
Oh, yeah. Nope. I love that Chevelle. It would look good in my garage.
Yes,
Sure
absolutely.
Yes.
That would set it off nice for sure.
Yep.
And you know what? The racing stripes on that, just looks so sweet.
Yes. Definitely. Now we've got some comments that have come in. Go ahead, Virgil.
I said the actual functioning cow induction hood, and then I'd be able to hang out with Art.
Yes, that's right. And if it had those cutouts, you'd have a matching set.
Yes.
Nice. Now we've got comments coming in from our good friends over at Vintage Mini Bike Lovers. We do a vintage mini bike podcast with them second Sunday of every month. So be sure and check that out. It airs right here wherever you're viewing this right now. But he's saying, sweet car, only 400 hours, amazing work. He also says, sweet Chevelle, remember viewers, Jeff Whiteside and I are both willing to go to MGM to drive your new classic car back east for you. Absolutely. That would be a treat, wouldn't it? And then he also says the early 1900s was when the Fisher body started, is his belief. Cool deal.
Oh, wow.
So we're learning valuable information here about Fisher, because I remember, like you do, so many years seeing those tags on the door sill, right. Body by Fisher.
When you look at cars, you're hearing Fords going way back in like 1920s and whatnot, and you're hearing Fisher going way back in early 1900s before even Ford became a big name in the industry.
Yeah. Well, cool. Go ahead, Rob. Did you have more to add to that, or?
No.
All right. So item number 7, we're going back to Old Orchard Beach. This is more footage from our friend Evgenii from New England Classic Rides YouTube channel. So he's got some more footage for us. Let's take a look. I love how he's got that little Segway and he goes around those cars.
Mm.
Take a look here.
Yeah. Corvette.
Sorry, what year is that? Thank you.
Rock.
Buick. What year is that? Thank you. Good morning.
Nice, beautiful flathead.
Ooh, the color. Ooh.
It's the 7.
Oh, nice Bentley.
Hi.
Love the 2 color tone on it.
Hi. Of course.
Look at this, I think of Walton's.
Hvala. Good morning. Uh, 68. 7. 3200. Step side. What year is that, sir?
80s.
So, thank you.
Ooh.
Oh. Mustang convertible. Wow, it's a low rider. I see.
Oh, wow.
Maybe you can swim also.
Very cool. Yeah, thank you so much again to our friend Evgenii over at the New England Classic Cars YouTube channel for that amazing footage. Whose turn for first comment? Is it Virgil's?
Yep, I'll go. That
Go for it.
Citroen right there is pretty nice. Even though it's a British car, but you know, those right there you can what is that? You can change your tire without a jack.
Yes.
I'm
with the hydraulic suspension, you can lift one corner up enough that the wheel's off the ground and change that. Yeah, absolutely.
Or ride home on 3 wheels, you know?
Yes.
I never knew that. I like to see how that works.
Yes.
There's what's the name of the channel? I think they call it the Car Wizard. If you get on his channel, he had one he restored, and he went on a lot of deep dives, especially with that suspension.
Wow.
Really impressive.
And then I know it's not a hot rod, but that Rolls Royce is very nice.
I love that two-tone.
And I just went to the British Invasion, not last weekend, but the weekend before. And so I got to see a lot of those there. I always say I wanted to get a Rolls Royce, but put a Chevy motor. Put me a 350 in there.
Yeah. Definitely. Cool. And Rob?
Just in the morning, the paint job just looks so nice with that sun shining down on them. They all look great paint jobs.
Yes.
Chevy step-side pickup red looks really sharp. And that Citroen, that's an amazing car, those Citroens.
Yes. Yeah, those are something else for sure.
I wonder if he's wearing elbow pads, knee pads. Up the car.
Yeah. Yeah, if he goes down off that thing, he's going to feel it.
Yep.
Definitely.
That purple is
Yep.
That color is amazing.
And I just love what happens with the sun. When you move it in certain ways, it's like, whoa, a whole different look to it.
Yeah. Is that blue or purple, that car?
Exactly.
True, yeah.
You kind of think.
Depends on the angle, yeah.
The wife and I had an opportunity to drive one of those from San Francisco down to Bakersfield, California to car show. But we had back. And everybody gives us thumbs up going by them, and what a fun car to drive.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that must have been fun. For sure. And you were right, Michael, about that Walton's truck. I had my microphone off, but I was reacting to your reaction to it. But I was saying it'd be cool to see all the Walton kids in the back of there.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, hi, John boy. How you doing there?
Exactly. Yes. And Grandpa usually rode in the back too.
And you know what? It would have been even nicer when he did the video on that. It's too bad the guy didn't honk the horn. That way you can hear that.
Yes, Ooga. Definitely. Cool deal. Cool. Well, this was a lot of fun. Let's see. We've got comments that have come in. Where are we? Oh, yes. 1919. Oh, I think that's when the Fisher bodies he's talking about.
Oh, wow.
And he's got, okay, here we go. We got some more information on Fisher. Wikipedia says founded in 1908 by Fisher Brothers of Detroit, dissolved in 1984. Also, Fisher was making bodies for all of the major automakers, like Rob said, until GM bought a controlling share in 1929 for $27.6 million. That's a lot of money in 1929.
Yeah, it sure is.
And 1984 marked the start of GM's Fisher Guide division. And I think the correction in 1919 must have been for 1929. And our good friend Mike Whiteside says, great show, guys. Thank you. We appreciate your viewing. And we've got our mascot in the house. Let me put that full screen. Daisy Lou. How you doing, Daisy Lou?
Hey. Yep, show's over.
Yeah.
Yes, nice to see Daisy Lou.
On my feet for an hour now.
I'm doing great. It's Hispanic Heritage Month, and to celebrate, I'm learning a new fact about Latino history every day.
Unfortunately, it set off my device.
Oh, wow. Well, that's all right.
I thought that was...
Go ahead, Virgil.
See, I thought that was Daisy.
Yes, she talks now. What are you feeding her, Rob? Cool. Well, yeah, that concludes our program for the evening, concludes our broadcast day, so to speak. We want to thank everyone for coming on, both the panelists here, our guest hosts, our co-hosts, as well as all the viewers. We appreciate it. We're going to go around clockwise real quick to our co-hosts for quick final comments. Michael?
Yeah, one thing I just popped up, I watched it with my girlfriend the other day. It's a pretty big video, too, on YouTube. I'm dying to take it for a test drive. The 2025 Caterpillar. It's supposed to make all the trucks look like they're nothing but garbage. It's supposed to have everything that you could think of and plus more, they're saying.
Wow.
So
That's
it's something
amazing.
for everybody to take a look at. If you're into trucks, this is a video that you really want to see. And I was in total shock. They're making it be almost like a construction vehicle. That's how indestructible. And it's going to make the Hummer look like it's nothing.
Wow, we got to keep an eye out for that new Caterpillar truck for sure.
Yeah. Well,
and Virgil?
Well, thanks, fellas. Another great show. But if you think that's a good truck, Mike and Delage, we got a truck coming up for you sometime in the near future here.
Oh, I can't wait.
You talk about putting trucks to shame. This one kind of puts a lot of trucks to shame there.
Oh, I know the one you mean. Yes, that puts just about everything to shame. Yes, on a future
can't get over
episode.
the changes. I really can't.
Yeah, Virgil and I interviewed a guy this weekend who had an insane truck. And insane is putting it mildly.
At 1,300 horsepower and about twice as much in torque.
Yeah.
And keep in mind this Caterpillar, and they're making one that's going to be a hybrid. It's electric, but every single version they're making different drivetrains, and they're all diesel.
Wow, cool deal. And Rob and Daisy Lou, final comments.
Great show, and Virgil, I think you got a new career coming up for TV, maybe.
Yes.
Yep. Don't tell Social Security. I'm glad this is a free job.
Yes, totally.
A non-paid job. So yes.
Well, cool. Well, yeah, thank you guys for coming on. Really appreciate it. A lot of fun tonight. Thank you also to our viewers who are here week after week, month after month, and season after season. Could not do this without you guys, and we really appreciate it. And as always, the last word goes to AMSOIL. Have a good evening, everybody.
Have a good night.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. This is Rob and Mike. How you doing today, Rob?
I'm doing good. Mike, yourself?
Very well. Thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it. Now, today, we're going to be talking about AMSOIL. And in a few moments, we're going to show you how you can get the deepest discounts, free shipping, and free gifts when you order your AMSOIL products through us. But first, I'm going to ask Rob to give you a quick description of what AMSOIL is and why you should consider using AMSOIL products in your motorized vehicles.
Thanks, Mike. AMSOIL is 100% synthetic oil. Everybody uses AMSOIL for a different reason. Some people like the benefits that AMSOIL is warranted for 25,000 miles or 1 year. The reason we can do that is because AMSOIL doesn't oxidize. It doesn't form the usual carbons, gums, sludges like petroleum oils do. That's why we can keep it in the engines longer. Petroleum oils never do wear out. They oxidize themselves. That's why they have to be changed at 3,000 kilometers. And AMSOIL likes the benefit that you only have to change the oil once a year. That saves some money. Some of the people like the benefit of AMSOIL is it's a slipperier type lube. By having a slipperier type lube, it cuts down friction and drag. By less friction and drag, engines run 20 to 50 degrees cooler, better gas mileage. Now, AMSOIL says 25% more protection than the industry requires is in the AMSOIL bottles. My average customer gets about 10% increase in gas mileage. That's a big savings.
Yeah.
And by cutting down friction and drag, for every 10 degrees you cut down the friction and drag, doubles the life of the engine. So by having the engine run cooler, it makes it last longer. Some people like the benefit of the range of the AMSOIL. AMSOIL's flash point is 425 degrees, and it pours at 50 below zero. Wow. If you ever tried petroleum oil when it's 10 below, it turns to honey. And in the summertime, petroleum oil thins out, and once it thins out, that's when it starts breaking down. So AMSOIL is an all-season oil, can give you better gas mileage, longer engine life, less maintenance. It ends up being cheaper over a year's time running AMSOIL than it is petroleum oils.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And AMSOIL is available for pretty much any motorized vehicle, anything from lawn equipment, cars, trucks, boats, ATVs, motorcycles, snowmobiles.
Yep. And a lot of people phone me up and say, well, what's the benefit of our gear lube? Exactly what I told you about the engine oil. It pours in cold weather, it runs cooler, makes the equipment last longer. And they say, well, what's the benefit of the small engine? Same thing. Makes the engine run cooler, last longer, better performance. So it saves on all the applications that AMSOIL has available.
Wonderful, wonderful. So yeah, let's talk now. Hopefully this has convinced people to think about maybe joining us in the AMSOIL experience. Let's talk about some of the discounts and free shipping and how that all happens. I'm going to pop a graphic on the screen. And yeah, by all means, if you want to talk people through how this preferred customer program works.
AMSOIL has a number of different programs. One of our main ones is a catalog customer, where somebody can order directly out of our catalog. If they order out of the catalog, they order $100 worth, AMSOIL will ship it right to their house. But our best program is our preferred customer. For only $10 for 6 months, you become a preferred customer, you save 25% on all the product. You order $100 worth, they're going to give you free shipping.
You don't have to order a whole case. You can mix and match. Say you want 4 bottles of small engine, 7 bottles of 5W30, and a couple of gear loops. You can mix and match. You can order 1 bottle at a time if you want. There's no minimums, no maximums. By being a preferred customer, you save over 25% on all the products you're going to buy. Amsoil sends you extra gifts, $5 gift certificate on your birthday, $5 when you renew your account, and stuff like that. So it's a good way to save on some of the products you want to buy.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, it's an incredible value, and this is the deepest level of discount that anyone can get when ordering Amsoil. Is that correct?
It is. It is.
Wonderful, wonderful. So let's take people through the step-by-step experience of placing an Amsoil order. Then that would include signing up for the preferred customer discount, or sorry, preferred customer program, so they can receive those deepest levels of discount. So let's go to the website. This is what the website's going to look like. These are some screenshots. Once you go to amsoil.com, there's a link in the description, or you can just type that into a browser, amsoil.com. This is the page you land on. At the upper corner of the page there, you see how I've circled in red. That is the link to click, the Join Now link. That will take you to the Preferred Customer Program page, where you can take advantage of all of these discounts and free shipping and everything that we've just been talking about. This is what that page looks like. In the lower right, you're going to click Join Now. This will pop up. You select the duration you'd like, whether it's 6 months or 12 months, and click Add to Cart. Now, once this pop-up goes away, you'll be back on the main page. And the upper left, you'll see where I've got that red arrow. It says Shop. Now you can start shopping for products, and on your very first order, you're going to get these discounts and the free shipping as long as it's over $100. You'll get all of these benefits right away. So once you click Shop, it's going to take you to the product page. There's different types of oils, lubricants, so on and so forth. For the benefit of this exercise we're doing now, I'm just going to click motor oil. It shows different types of motor oil. Let's click gasoline. Now this takes us to an item. It's their synthetic motor oil. And you can see the item there, and there's choices for different viscosities. But take a look at the price. Let's take a closer look. Let's zoom in. But if you've joined the preferred customer program first, you're going to automatically get the deepest levels of discount. That's what we're looking at here. You're saving $3.80 on that quart of oil. Instead of paying $16.29, you're now paying $12.49 for that quart of oil. That is the deepest level of discount you can possibly get. And then you just add the quantity that you'd like. You select any other items that you're thinking about, add them to the cart. And once you click Add to Cart for the final time, you're going to see this come up at the top of the screen. It's going to show your items and your the total that you're at so far. Pardon me. And then you just click View Cart in the upper right, and that'll take you to your cart. Take a close look here at the upper right. That blue box shows that you're getting free shipping. You're eligible for free shipping on this order because it's over $100. That little yellow box shows that you've got the preferred customer membership on your order that gives you the deepest levels of discounts for the next 6 to 12 months. And then below that, you've got the items that have been selected. For the exercise here, I selected 9 quarts of the signature series, but that brings us up over $100 for the free shipping. We're saving $34.20. And if you're ready to finish, you click Checkout Now, and that takes you to this screen here. If you haven't signed up with an Amsoil account at this point, just click in the lower right to create an account, create a new account. It's going to ask you for some basic information, name and those types of things. Now let's take a closer look. You'll see this gray shaded box. This is a very important box. This is going to ask you if someone has referred you to Amsoil. And if so, please enter my name. My name is Mike LaPierre. It's spelled right there on the screen for the correct spelling. And also the referral number, 304-555-94. That's how you make sure that Rob and I get credit for this. Now, in the interest of full disclosure, I have signed up for Amsoil under Rob. So when you order using this referral number, Rob and I both benefit. So if you enjoy these podcasts that we're doing, this is a wonderful way to support the podcast, because when you order using this referral number, Rob and I both benefit. And the commissions I make go directly toward offsetting the cost of doing these podcasts. So I thank you in advance for that, for using my referral number. I very much appreciate it. And once you've done that, you just go into the next screen to enter your payment information, and you're done. Now, once you've placed your order that's over $100, and that order includes your Amsoil Preferred Customer Program, you are now eligible to get a free DVD from myself. Now, this is going to be either a muscle car DVD or a vintage snowmobile DVD. Use the email address on the screen, wkspodcasts@gmail.com. Send me an email. Let me know which DVD you would like me to send you, the muscle car or the vintage snowmobile DVD, and I'll get that right out to you. As you're typing in that email, in the subject line, be sure and type in capital letters, free DVD requests, so it stands out as I'm checking my email, and we'll get that right out to you. So I guess the last thing, Rob, that we wanted to talk about is if someone is considering Amsoil as a business opportunity.
Yes. If anybody has a retail or a commercial account and they would like to buy directly from Amsoil, just send Mike a line. He'll show you how to set up, and you can buy directly from Amsoil. But if you are interested in starting your own part-time business, a part-time business that can grow into a full-time income, Mike and I will show you the Amsoil marketing plan. AMSOIL has a large selection of products that cover almost every application. So it doesn't matter if you're into snowmobile, boating, or ATVing or hot rods, we have an oil for every application. It's a fun type business. That's I really enjoy doing. Where else can I go and have fun and make money doing it? And Mike and I are here to help you all the way along. If you need any help on how to promote or to find new accounts, we're here to help you.
For sure, for sure. So when you sign up under that that number, this 304-555-94, you're getting Rob and I as a team. Now, Rob has been doing AMSOIL for 40 years. Can you believe that? 40 years. So he knows every aspect of this business, and he knows all of the ins and outs of the products. So he'll be able to help you with any kind of product questions or any kind of questions to show you the different business models that you can do with AMSOIL. And then the other thing that you get when you sign up under me is I've got a strong background in social media. So if you need some coaching on how to generate AMSOIL leads using Facebook and YouTube, I'm happy to coach you with that when you sign up under Rob and I. You get both of us as a team to help you, to coach you, to support you, whatever you need to get you off and running with this business and having fun with it. Like Rob said, it's an enormous amount of fun. If you're like Rob and I and you enjoy going to any kind of boat shows, car shows, motorcycle shows, snowmobile shows, anything with a motor, you like going to those shows, those events, those races, this is a great way to turn that into a income opportunity for you.
Yes, yes. And just by wearing my AMSOIL hat at one of these events, people come up and ask me about AMSOIL. People don't know where to buy it, and I'm there to help them, show them where they can buy the product.
Perfect. Well, cool. Well, this is great. Any final thoughts, Rob, before we wrap it up?
AMSOIL's a fun business. AMSOIL's been around since 1968. It was the first synthetic oil to be AI approved.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And that's very early in the game too, isn't it?
Yes.
For sure. Well, good. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for viewing. Hopefully, we've gotten you excited as we are about the AMSOIL products. We'd love it if you could join us either as someone who uses the AMSOIL products or to join the AMSOIL team as a business opportunity. And we thank you so much for viewing. Have a great day.
You have a good day.